Hey everybody, welcome to the next Multifamily Millionaire with me, Rick Camacho. I want to thank you again for listening to this podcast. And first of all, I want to thank everybody who listened to the American Dream, my first episode, my first podcast. I got a few DMs with people telling me what their American dream was. James said he wants to pay off all his debts and have residual income for him and his own family, right? And that's pretty much what this multifamily properties is, what the Multifamily Millionaire properties is. Also, Doris, she says she wants to be financially secure and retire before she's 50. Good luck with that, Doris. You can do it. You can do it. Just keep striving for the top. Shane says he wants to be happy. He wants to drive across the country and visit all of the beautiful spaces and destinations that we have, the mountains, the lakes, the monuments. So everybody has their own American dream. And thank you again for listening to that podcast. And today we're talking about your whys. Today is about why you want to do that. And the American dream is one of them, why we want to do it. Why we want to be financially free, why I decided to get into the multifamily arena. So the multifamily arena is, if you don't know, it's where I'm buying and selling multifamily properties, also known as apartment complexes. So I'm doing all this study, and what I'm doing, the reason for this podcast is for you guys to come along with the journey with me. Right. And it is tough. I've been on this journey only for about a month or so. And so that's why I decided to do this, because I wanted to bring you along with me through this journey. So the multifamily millionaire, multifamily mindset, all that stuff. I want you to be able to have that mindset. I want you to see what it's like when I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I understand the basics of it, but I don't know where to go next. And as I get that next, that's where you come in, because you can be that next with me. Not selling you a $40,000 mentorship. I'm not selling you a $10,000 mentorship. I'm not selling you nothing. I'm not asking for nothing. I just want you to be able to be inspired by how I do this. See my struggle as I go through this struggle. But why would I go through this struggle? Why do I want to go through this struggle? And that's what this podcast is about. The why. Why do you want to go through the struggle? Why would you spend hours and hours on something that can get you financially free? Why would you want to do that? So let me tell you my why. My why is pretty simple. I have a family. First of all, I'm in my 50s. I'm not going to be like Doris. I can't retire before 50. It's too late. I'm past that. I work full time. I have a great full-time job. And the great thing about my full-time job, it allows me the bandwidth to be able to study this multifamily stuff that I'm talking about. It gives me the bandwidth and the opportunity to find mentors out there that are doing it, people that are out there really making it happen. I'll tell you one thing I'm learning in this journey with multifamily, and some of you that are on this same journey with me, maybe you're learning the same thing. There's a bunch of different people that are doing multifamily, and every time you go to their website, you watch them on YouTube, go to their website, watch them on Instagram, but then they want thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for you to even get to that next level. Had a conversation the other day with somebody, and in fact, I had a couple of them. I had one, it was about $5,000 to jump into this mentorship program, which was okay, but it really wasn't what I'm looking for. It wasn't multifamily. It was something different. I was thinking it was going to be multifamily, and it wasn't. Had a call yesterday with somebody else, and that program's $10,000, which, of course, I don't have that right now. I'm not sitting on an extra $10,000 I could just give to somebody, but the opportunity seems great. Everybody I hear out there in this world of multifamily, anybody, in fact, that's millionaires, billionaires, they got thousands and thousands and hundreds of millions of dollars. They always say it costs. It costs. You gotta pay to play. You have to have a great mentor. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying I can't do it right now. But I will. I will probably go with this $10,000 one. That's what I'm leaning towards, And so as a real estate agent, you know what I got to do? I got to get out there. I got to hustle. I got to get some more listings. I got to get some more buyers. And that's what's going to put the money into my account to allow me to move that money over to get a mentor. But why? Why do I want to do that? Why would I put myself through that problem? Why do I want to do that? I'll tell you why. Because I'm over 50. I've worked my ass off all my life. And now it's time for me to finally realize, open my mindset up. It's all about my mindset. I grew up poor. Everybody always says they grew up poor, but I grew up poor. We didn't have nothing. The only reason I went to college is because I had people that were already in college, and I followed somebody to college, and then I got in that college environment, and I was like, wow, I want to go here. And even then, I wasn't smart enough out of high school to get straight into college. I had to go to junior college. I moved away from my home, moved out by myself at 18 years old with a bunch of other people. We had 8 people in a 4-bedroom apartment. We all shared rooms. There was 4 bedrooms, 2 people in each room, 8 people. We all shared the rent. And I wanted to play football. I wanted to continue playing football in junior college since I was at junior college, but I couldn't because I had rent, so I had to get a job. And my job had to pay for my rent and everything else. So from there, from junior college, I knew that I wanted to go to college, to a regular college, to a university, but I couldn't afford it. So I joined the military because I knew joining the military, I would be able to be a reservist. I would be able to get money every month. So I joined the reserves. I got money every month, got the GI Bill, got accepted to a 4-year college, went to Sacramento State. Shout out to everybody at Sacramento State. Stingers up. And then from there, got a good job. It wasn't in doing what I wanted to do, but it was a good job. In fact, I was contemplating on going to Iraq for 6 months so I could just get $10,000. When you're 19 years old, 18, 19 years old, $10,000 sounds like a whole lot of money. But, we all know it's not a whole lot of money. But for me, it was going to be a whole lot of money. So I got a good job, moved back home, back to the Bay Area, where I'm from, and, got the job and, just kind of struggling. I bought a house, hit the 2007, the whole thing hit me, had to sell my house, had to start over again, lost the job, all kinds of stuff happened. Life happens to us all the time. So if you're a youngster listening to this, if you're just getting ready to get into life is going to happen. I tell my kids that all the time. Life happens, right? Don't let it discourage you. I'm not going to let anything that happened to me in the past discourage me. That's why I'm doing this right now. And what is my why? What is my why? I keep saying that, right? My why is because I have kids. I have a wife, and they're going to college. I want to be able to pay for them. My dream, my goal is to be able to tell all my kids, hey, Merry Christmas, look at your bank account. I just deposited $100,000 into your bank account. If I could do that for my kids, then I know that I have more than that in my account. I know that I have residual income coming in my account. Then I can start to help other people. How do I want my life to look when I have money coming in? I want my life to look, I want to be able to get a nice car, drive anywhere I want, right? Not have to worry about a job. I love my job, but I don't want to have a job. I want to work for myself. And then what kind of person do I want to become? I want to become a person I want to be able to give back to the community. I want to be able to give back to these football teams that I coach, right? These high schools, these kids that I coach. You know, it's kind of what I want to do. Who can I help? I want to help you. I want to help you. I want to help myself. I want to help my kids. I want to help my kids' friends. You know, my kids, they got a lot of friends that are around their age, of course, and they're all kind of lost right now, and I see them lost, but I want to be able to help them. I got fraternity brothers. Shout out Phi Beta Sigma. Shout out Prince Hall Masons, right? I got fraternity brothers. I got Masonic Lodge brothers, all my squares across the country. I want to be able to help you guys out. I want to be the one that you come to for answers. I train for a living right now. I coach. In the Army, I left the Army as a drill sergeant. I know how to train people. I've been a coach for a long time. I know how to coach people. And my why is simple. I want to be able to help people out with whatever money I earn. Sounds cliche. It sounds like, hey, let's go pass out turkeys. Let's go do drives and this and that. But, you know, for 30 years, I've been giving my time to kids and coaching them in football for 30 years. Wow. I've been doing that for a long time. Am I going all over the place with this podcast? Probably. Are you still listening? I hope so. But if not, that's okay. You'll catch the next one. But I'll tell you what, I just found out this year in my coaching experience with my team I coached, I found out that I coached the father of one of the kids that I coached when he was in high school. That's pretty awesome. I give myself a round of applause for that one. That's pretty awesome when I heard about that. Dang, I've been coaching for a long time. Different school. His dad went to a different school than he goes to now, but I coached him. Another story, another coaching story, and these are all my whys because I love people. This is my why. I'm also a DJ, which makes these podcasts easy. I'm DJ, so I DJ'd a 25th year school anniversary, and it was the school I used to coach at. And one kid came up to me and he said, "Hey, coach," they don't even know my name. They just call me coach. "Hey, coach, I just wanted to tell you that I'm very successful. I just bought myself a Porsche. I have a great job. And it's all because of the discipline that you taught me when I was in high school." How about that, man? Come on, give it up to me. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I'll pat myself on the back for that all day. You know, also my reason why is because I deserve it. You know, I deserve to be financially free. I deserve to sit on a beach with money coming in every week, every quarter, every month, every year. I'll have just money coming into my bank account. And I'll have the knowledge to know what to do with that money. Money, it can't just be money. And it's not even about the money. It's about the freedom. But the money, anybody who tells you, this one of my favorite lines from Boiler Room. My favorite line from Boiler Room. Anybody who tells you that money doesn't make you happy doesn't have none. Great line from Boiler Room. Some movies that I watch, Boiler Room, was another one. If you want to watch Multifamily Millionaire, you want to be part of this Multifamily Millionaire thing, I would say start watching some movies. Start reading some books. A lot of books. Another movie I watched was, oh my God, lost it. I'll tell you in the comments. Tell me some of the movies you watch. Some of the books I read, and I'm not much of a book reader. I'm going to tell you right away. I don't read books. I download them on Audible. So some of the books that I got on Audible right now. Let me see. Let me pull this out. My list of books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, of course. That's one of the big ones. Buffettology. It Takes What It Takes. The Richest Man in Babylon. Extreme Ownership. And there's a couple more of them. You know, there's a good one from Charles Dobbins called How to Own 1,000 Apartments in 5 Years. That's a great one if you want to be with Multifamily Millionaire. But this whole podcast right here is about the why. I want to know, what is your why? And this is your chance right now. Send me a DM at RCF Realtor. Follow me, like, subscribe, do all that stuff with this podcast. RCF Realtor on Instagram. DM me, just like James and Doris did, right? I appreciate you guys. Shane, I appreciate you guys sharing your stories with me. And I'll share your story on the next podcast. So I'm making this one kind of quick. I promise you guys 30 minutes, but you know, when I'm talking about my why, what is your why? You know my why. I got bills I got to pay. My daughter's going to go through law school. She's getting ready to go to law school, and I want to pay for that in full. I want to be able to pay for that in full. My wife keeps talking about this Lambo truck thing. She wants a Lambo truck. I want a Lambo truck. You know, I want to be able to give her that Lambo truck. You know, my kids, I got 3 boys, and they're working hard right now. Sure, I don't mind them working hard because I had to work hard. They have to learn how to work, but they know how to work. They've been it. They've seen me. They saw me. I went and got my master's degree just so they can see me get my master's degree, my MBA. So those are some of my reasons why. Man, I got to be financially free. I'm sick of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sick of looking for my next listing, my next owner, my next buyer, right? So that's it. That's my why, everybody. What is your why? Let me know. Go ahead and share this podcast. Send it out to people. And happy holidays to you. You know, one of these, we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go through this journey of Multifamily Millionaire. We're gonna go through this multifamily journey, and this is what we're gonna talk about. So in my next podcast, I'm gonna start getting into the beef of it. I'm gonna start talking about what I know so far from multifamily, and I'm gonna share it with you. And I would suggest go on to YouTube. Just type multifamily properties. Go on to YouTube and look at some people and see what they have to say. I've learned so far that everybody that is talking about multifamily is pretty much saying the same thing. The only problem is how to get to the next level. I don't know how to get to the next level. I'm not afraid to tell you I don't know how to get to the next level, but I'm going to tell you this. We're going to get to the next level together. So, once again, thanks a lot. Happy holidays, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Rick Camacho, RCF Realtor, and I'm out.